Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's that boy Stoy back again with another video, and today I will be rebuilding the Detroit Pistons. Now, the Pistons, last year they kind of shocked everyone, made the playoffs, and gave the Knicks, who were a very solid team, a good run for the money. The Knicks beat them in six, but this year, however, the Pistons are in first place. They're looking really good, 24-7. Obviously, you got the MVP candidate, Cade Cunningham, Jalen Duren, double threat every night has been amazing. Asar Thompson, super solid young guy, very good defender, loads of potential, and yeah, you got some other pieces on this team. And the first thing I'm gonna do, the first move on this team is call up Dennis Jenkins from the G League, Motor City Cruise. I'm not sure why he's there in this game. He's a 79 overall. He's been balling out this season. Take a look at his stats. He's been kind of breaking out, especially when Cade was out. These stats don't do him justice. He's had some huge games down the line. Duncan's been playing solid. Levert, young guy Holland, yeah, Sasser. So yeah, this team's got a lot of potential. And then they're living up to it right now, first in the East. So I'm going to be rebuilding them for 3 years. My goal is to get them at least one championship, and let's see what we're rolling with for the rotation. Right now, they got it at a 10-man rotation, which I think is pretty solid. Yeah, yeah. I mean, maybe I'll give Beef Stew a little bit less minutes. Give one more to Duncan here, and I'll give an extra minute to Ivy. I'm gonna let him come to his own. It's gonna be an interesting decision what we do with him at the deadline. Obviously, we got Tobias Harris's contract. We'll likely move at the deadline. Um, Allen too. We'll see what we do with him. He's obviously a really solid defender, young player, lots of potential, but Pistons are in win now mode. So the deadline will be interesting. I'm going to simulate to the deadline, and if I make any major trades, I will see you guys there. Okay, so here we are at the trade deadline. So we are second place in the East, still doing really well, but the Knicks passed us up. So I think I'm going to go see if there's a move to be made, and I got two people in mind that have been linked to the Pistons. And I'll tell you one thing. One of them is not Anthony Davis. I do not like that for the Pistons. But the first guy they've been linked to, Markkanen, I think he'd be a great fit. Will space the floor well. And let's see what we can try to do. So I got to give them Tobias. So that makes the money work there. I'll give you Tobias, and I'll give you my first this year. And we have a ton of seconds. I'll give you 3 seconds, and we'll see where to go from there. Lauri Markkanen has been balling out this season. Obviously, was balling out over the summer. Let's see if this can do the trick. We got an exception, and they are not willing to do that trade. I'm not super surprised. We'll keep maybe throwing a more valuable first. We're doing really good this season, so 2K's not valuing that first all that much. We'll see where that gets us. They've thought about it, but not a counter offer yet. Okay, let's see what else we would have to throw in. I mean, Ivy's been playing really well in the second stretch of the first half of the season, so I don't know if I'm really trying to trade him, to be honest here. Somebody I'd be willing to move would be like a Marcus Sasser, okay? Now they got to give me someone back. Let's see if this will do. I'll take Isaiah Collier. I don't know if this is going to work. I mean, Isaiah Collier, excuse me, is a valuable player. He's a young guy too, for former first-round pick not too long ago. See if they got anyone less valuable I could snag off the bottom of the roster. Svi Mihailuk, former Piston. I don't know. I'm gonna throw in another first, and if that doesn't work, I don't know if I'm gonna throw in another first. We'll give him a 2029 first, and then a second in 2028, and that will go through. Okay. Wow. Okay. So let's see what we did there. We'll go to transactions. So okay. So we got Lauri Markkanen and Fima Hailuk for Tobias Harris. 2 firsts, Marcus Sasser, and a second. So I think that's a pretty good trade. We didn't have to give up Holland. We didn't have to give up Ivy. We gave up Tobias, which we wanted to get rid of that contract anyways to get a bigger player. Tobias was not playing bad at all for us. I think that makes sense for the Jazz too. They get a couple firsts. And I'm going to want Laurie here to play the 4. Yep, he fits in perfectly. 88 overall. He's been balling out this season, like I said. Now let's see how that makes our rotation look. Let's see what Bickerstaff wants rotation to look like. And I really like the way this team looks. Yes, we got a nice 9-man rotation. I'd like to get Holland in there, so we'll move it to a 10-man rotation. We'll see how that looks. I'm going to give a couple more minutes to Laurie and Duran here. Danis Jenkins, he's been playing well, but I don't think he needs that many minutes. So I'll give these to Duran and Laurie. Duran's been playing really well as well, averaging a double-double and protecting the rim very well. So yeah, that's going to be our rotation till the end of the season. But before I do that, I'm going to look at some contract extensions, see if there's anything that needs to be done right now. And looks like there is not. Okay, so this is a team we're going to be rocking with till the end of the season. Big addition of Lauri Markkanen, obviously, at the deadline, which I think would be a really good move for the Pistons in real life. He can space the floor really well, especially with Asar, who's not the best shooter, Duran, who's not the best shooter. I think that's an amazing move. Hopefully, that pans out for the rest of the season, and we can clinch this 1 seed, or at the very least, retain this 2 seed. I'll see you guys in the playoffs. All right, so at the end of year number 1, Nikola Jokic wins another MVP. Cooper Flagg is your Rookie of the Year. Jeremy Grant, 6th Man of the Year, having a really solid season. Wemby is the Defensive Player of the Year. Keita is the Most Improved Player of the Year. Good for him. And Jokic, Clutch Player, Coach of the Year, Mike Brown on the Knicks. And we get Executive of the Year. Look at that. Here we go. We're off to a good start. So, you got your first team All-NBA. Let's see if we got Cade on anything. We got Cade Cunningham on All-NBA second team. He had a great year, 26, on very good shooting, 8 assists, a steal, and 6.2 rebounds. See if we got anyone else on here. I don't believe so. All defensive first team. Maybe we got Duran on here. There's a Men Thompson, not a Sar. And it looks like we do not have anyone on either of the all defensive teams. All rookie first team. Yeah, I know we don't have anyone there. But yeah, so we finished the season as the number 2 seed. We held on. It's a solid year. The Knicks are going to be good. They took over that number 1 seed from us early in the year. But let's see who we're going to be playing in the first round. And we will be playing the Toronto Raptors. Let's see who they got. If they made any moves this season. The Raptors, Manuel quickly. Looks like the same team pretty much. Yeah, so basically same old Raptors. They took a step up from last season and they made the playoffs as a playing team. Very solid. Good for them. Let's slim down our rotation for the playoffs. So in the playoffs, I'm going to run a 9-man rotation. Let's see how that looks. That's going to take Holland. Yes, Holland out of the rotation, which I appreciate his defense and his hustle, but I think that's going to be the right move for this 2026 playoff run. Everything else, Duncan's got a lot of minutes, but he's been shooting really well from 3. It's well-deserved. Cade, obviously. Ivy had a great year, picked it up in the second half. Asar, offensively, took a little bit of regression in points per game, but his three-point percentage went up. Still played solid defense, got some rebounds and assists, which is what we need from him. Markkanen had an amazing year. You could say slowed down a little bit once he joined the Pistons, but that's to be expected, playing on a contending team. Duran played great, had another breakout year, even shot the 3 ball a little bit. Beef Stew, great year. Can't say anything negative. And yeah, LeVert, solid. All right, let's get into it. First round, we got the Raptors, and game number 1 will go to us. Game number 2 will go to the Raptors. Okay, game number 3. We take the lead in the series, and that was a big game. All right, can we gentlemen sweep the Raptors? And we cannot. It's going to game 6. Oh boy, game 7. I'm going to have to use SimCast for this one. We cannot afford to lose to the Raptors in this series. This is huge. And in the first quarter, we are going to take the lead. That's what I like to see. Second quarter, it's close. All right, third quarter is good, and fourth quarter is good. And we easily beat the Raptors in 7. And that game 7, I should say, a little bit closer than I would like it to be. Next, we got the Hawks, who I think will be a closer series. Trae Young, Reese Shea, Jalen Johnson, Kristaps, Dyson Daniels off the bench. This is a solid team. But I think our depth should take us over the top against them. And game number 1 will go to us. Game number 2 will go to the Hawks. And now we're in Atlanta for game number 3, which they will take. Game 4, tie up the series. Game 5 goes to us. Come on, we need this one. And we hold on. Okay, so now we advance to the Eastern Conference Finals, where we will take on the Knicks, who beat us last season in a very close series. We're going to try to get our revenge on us. Game number 1, or hold on, first I got to send her on. Okay, game number 1 will go to the Knicks. Okay, game number 2 goes to the Knicks. All right, now we're in Detroit. Come on. And they go up 3-0. Okay, come on, don't get swept. All right, we pull one off. Game number 5 here. Yeah, game number 5. And we will take it. Okay, we're making a little bit of a run here. Come on. Force a game 7. Come on. And we get eliminated in 6, just like last year. And it's going to be the Timberwolves and the Knicks in the finals. And the Timberwolves will take that one home, unfortunately. That's okay, though. We made the Eastern Conference Finals. Next year, we got to make some moves to make that jump. Yeah. This year, I'm hoping for another jump. Obviously, we've been improving year by year, so let's just keep that going. All right, LeBron, I want one more year out of you. I'm not letting you retire just yet. Everyone else is probably good to retire. Yeah, everyone else is good to retire. Make sure there's no Paul George, you are not retiring. Philly is not getting off that money that easily. Nice try. But everyone else, yeah, good to retire. Okay. Let's go to league meetings here. Everything else should be good. Make sure those are all rejected. Draft lottery. And the Kings will win the lottery, and the Hawks get that number 2 pick from the Derek Queen trade back in the 2025 NBA draft. We will get the number 25 overall pick, and make sure, Bickerstaff, not letting him go anywhere. Let's go to draft night and see what we can produce. I'd like to draft, let's see. I mean, we got a solid team here, but I think, we could always use another wing, maybe a backup, another backup power forward, but I do like Holland. We'll see who's available at our pick. I don't feel a need in trading up, though. We got JT Toppin is still available. That could be an interesting fit. Acuff, the story would be good. Bring him back to Detroit kid, but I don't know. I don't know about that right here. Solo Ball has been balling out for UConn. That would be a good pick. Braden Burries has been balling out for Arizona. I think that would be a really solid pick, but I don't know here. This is hard. I did also see Isaiah Evans on the board if we're looking at the highest overall. And I also got to say I think he would fit in well, although we did just draft Chaz Lanier the year before. Keenan Boozer on the board. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take Isaiah Evans. I like how he's a Dookie. The Pistons drafted Luke Kennard back in the day. I'm gonna go with Isaiah Evans, and he probably won't play in year number 1, but I think he's got potential for the future. So we'll sign to that contract. We will extend Duncan. That is a lot of money, but we will extend him. He's been really valuable. Last year had a great season, shooting 42% from 3. Obviously, Asar and Ron Holland, we will also extend their contracts. Let's take it to the qualifying offers. I don't think Wendell Moore needs a qualifying offer, but I will extend one to Duran. We must bring him back. I'd like to bring back Ivy as well and Dennis Shakins. All right, let's take the free agency. Who we got under bird rights? We got Duran and Ivy. Duran, I think that's a good contract for Duran. I will offer him that. And Ivy, it looks like he doesn't want too much. I would say that's a fair contract as well. He'll be making $18 million his last year. I might want to flatten that out. That's okay. We'll offer him that, and we'll just see where we can go from there. Okay, so I don't want to renounce rights on I think all these guys are fine to renounce rights on. Yeah, that's the one guy I don't want to renounce rights on, Dennis Jenkins. So yeah, the rest of you, good luck with your future endovers. I'll be taking Ivy and Duran back here. Now we're in free agency, I believe where is he? Where's Dennis Jenkins? I really would like to bring him back. Is it saying we can't afford him? I feel like we should be able to. Okay, we can afford him. Okay. Dennis Jenkins. All right, there we go. We got him back. Okay, so we brought everyone back. Now, let's see if we can get maybe a veteran. Lonzo Ball, we don't need that Let's see if we can get a good veteran for this team, older point guard. Definitely not Terry Rozier with those gambling issues. Yeah, no one I really need at point guard. Power forward, a good veteran. Uh, I mean, not really, to be honest. Uh, yeah, I don't know. We'll go to player progression. Nobody I really feel like I need to bring in. Duncan Robinson took a bit of a hit on his overall. Dennis Jenkins improved by 1. Jane Ivey had a good improvement. That's good to see. Chaz Lanier, Levert decreased by 1. Asar continues to develop. Marketing down 1. Ron Howland up 3. That is great to see. I expect a bigger role out of him this year. Duran improved by 2. And we are looking really solid. I really like this lineup. I think we got solid bench pieces as well. And we're going to run this team back pretty much. I will see you guys in year number 2. Okay, so here we are in year number 2. 2K has us as the 7th ranked team in the power rankings, which is pretty solid. I think we're better than that, though. Let's look at our rotation for the season. Let's see. You still want it at 9-man. I'd like, yeah, nine-man rotation is probably fine for this team. We got Holland in the rotation. Keep a tighter rotation this year. Dennis Jacobs getting a lot of minutes. Beef Stew. He's solid. I don't think he needs to play that many minutes, though. I'd like to give some more to Duran and definitely some more to Ivy and Markkinen. So this is what we're going to be rolling with. I'll take one more from Beef Stew and give it to Ivy here. I really want to see Ivy take another leap. So here's the rotation we'll be rocking with for year number 2. And I will see you guys either at the trade deadline or at the end of the season. We'll see if there's anything I like at the trade deadline, but if not, I will see you guys in the playoffs. So I'm at the trade deadline. We are doing really good this season, but I think a player who's really underrated in the real NBA and can really be a contributor to a contending team is Colin Sexton. Duncan Robinson, he's a good player, but we haven't really been using them that much this season. I think the Bulls could use some second-round picks, a young player. So we're going to try to trade for Colin Sexton. We'll see how this goes. And they will say no. Now, we have a plethora of second-round picks I could throw in here. So I'm going to keep adding second-round picks and see if this works. I mean, that's a lot of second-round picks for Sexton. I mean, are we going to have to throw in a first? I don't know if I want to do that, but might have to. Maybe I could throw in someone instead of Chaz Lanier, who they have more interest in. Well, actually, here, I could do, let's see. Let's see what we got. Trying to get in my bag here. Isaiah Evans. The money doesn't work there. Holland, I don't really want to trade. Paul Reed, they're not really interested. Okay, so I think it's going to have to be Mr. Chaz Lanier here. And am I going to have to throw in a first? I might have to. I'll throw in. So the seconds aren't going to work. Okay, making sure the seconds aren't going to work. I believe I'm going to have to throw in a first here down the line. I could. So all the firsts are ours. Okay, I mean, I don't think I can't. Oh, the Stepien rule. Okay, oh, wow. Okay. There we go. All right, so I think they're going to accept this. A first for Colin Sexton. Yeah, I think Colin Sexton, he's having a good, solid year. He's a hustler. We're probably going to play him as a backup shooting guard. I think he gave us good minutes. And the Bulls will not accept that. I am now starting to give up a lot for Colin Sexton. This is starting to get concerning. I don't know if I'm willing to go more than this. And they accept that. Wow. That might just have been an overpay for Colin Sexton. I'm not going to lie. We're going to play him at the 2, be a backup wing for us. Yeah, I don't know about that trade, to be honest. But I think hopefully he has a good season and finishes out strong. I mean, he had some amazing years in Cleveland. He's a really solid player, don't get me wrong. But that is a lot to give up for 2026 Colin Sexton. But I don't know. Duncan wasn't even playing for us anyways. We had the tradable contract. Let's adjust the rotation to see how we look. Sexton, how's Markkinen doing this year? Markkinen's playing great. Duran's playing great. A little bit of down year in terms of points per game, but he's still getting rebounds. Still playing great. Asar, still playing that amazing defense. And Ivy is having an amazing year. Ivy's really stepping up here in the first half of the season. Cade is putting up MVP numbers. Okay, so I think I'm going to run 10-man. I still like Levert to get some minutes, so I'll take down everyone's numbers a little bit. I still think Ivy should be playing more than that. Give Markkanen some more minutes there. I think that's the rotation we're gonna roll with. I'll give another minute to Sar here. So this is rotation we're gonna be running with for the second half of the season. And hopefully this can get us the 1 seed. Right now, we're the #1 team in the NBA, and I will see you guys at the end of year number 2. So real quick, I'm at the contract extension deadline, and I'm going to re-sign Beef Stew. I think he's a big part of this team, and the city loves him. I'm going to give it $8 million a year. I think this is a solid deal for both of us, and he will accept that. And now I will see you guys at the end of the season. So here we are right before the playoffs in year number 2. Nikola Jokic is your back-to-back MVP. Darren Peterson is your Rookie of the Year on the Kings. Khalil Ware is 6th Man of the Year. Wemby is your depoy once again. Jared McCain, Most Improved. Jokic, Clutch Player again. And JB Bickerstaff, there we go, Coach of the Year. And we are the Executive of the Year the second time, two years in a row. Love to see that. First team NBA, we got Cade on it. Love to see that as well. Second team NBA, Darren Peterson as a rookie on all second team NBA. Very solid. Kings got a bright future. Third team NBA, Zion. Now we got all defensive first team, all defensive second team. Again, we got Amen. Jokic made all defensive second team. I mean, I don't know, but we'll see. All rookie first team, all rookie second team. Okay, and we finished the season as the #1 seed. You love to see that. Let's tighten up our playoff rotation to 9 deep. We'll adjust that. Get Kate up his minutes. Sar, okay. How did Sexton play for us? Okay, he played well. I don't think he needs to be playing that much, but he played well. Dennis Jenkins played extremely well too. He deserves that play time. Beef Stew played well. And Ron Holland did his thing. I'm going to take down his minutes a little bit, though, for the playoffs. And I'm going to give some more to some of these guys. I'm going to give some more to Cade, Ivy, and Markkanen. Markkanen, scoring-wise, a little down, but that's okay. He plays on a really good team, contending team. It's bound to happen. I'll give Asar 1 more minute. And this is the rotation. 9 deep will be running for the playoffs. Let's see who's going to meet us in round 1. And it will be the Wizards making the playoffs. Good to see the rebuild going well. They got James Harden. Wow. They acquired James Harden somehow from the Clippers. Koulibaly, Keyshawn George. They got Caleb Wilson as well. Alex Sarr, Mark Williams, Trey Johnson's developing well. Yeah, I mean, they got a good team. I'm not surprised at all that they made the playoffs. They got a solid young core that seems to have developed well. But I still think we should win this series easily. We take game number 1. We take game number 2. Game number 3 goes to the Wizards. And we're up 3-1. And we complete a nice old classic gentleman sweep. In round number 2, the Bulls will be waiting for us. Josh Giddey. They got Reeves on the Bulls. Yeah, not a bad team. They got Chaz Lanier. I forgot we made that deal with Kobe White. We'll see how, or not Kobe White, excuse me, Colin Sexton. We'll see how this goes. We are up 2-0, 2-1, 2-2. All right, we're up 3-2. Come on, let's put the Bulls to sleep. 3-3, Game 7. You know what we got to do. We got to go to the Simcast. Let's hope for the best. All right, first quarter is a close one, but the Bulls are up. Second quarter, we retake the lead. Third quarter looks like we're going to narrowly take the lead. But fourth quarter, we dominate and easily win. You'd love to see that. And we will be advancing to take on the Knicks for the 3rd straight year and the 2nd straight year in the Eastern Conference Finals. Come on, we got to beat them this time. They've had our number, and they take game number 1. They've had our number, but as I was saying, got to get our get back. Game number 2 will go to us. Game number 3 will go to them. And they go up 3-1. Come on. Little 3-1 comeback, I'm hoping. Force Game 7? Nope. And the Knicks will be going to the finals once again to take on the Spurs. Jalen Brunson just played out of his mind. And the Spurs will beat the Knicks and take home a championship for Wemby, who will win the finals MVP. All right. Going into our last year, I want to make sure we got this one. We were the 1 seed, and obviously it did not end well for us. So I want to make sure we're the best team in the NBA. I got to make some moves this offseason. There's no other choice. All right, let's see who's retiring. LeBron can go. Yeah, you guys can all retire. Paul George. Yeah, already overrid that one. Yeah. All right, let's go to league meetings. Make sure everything is rejected. Very good. Draft lottery. Let's see who's getting the number 1 pick this year. It's the Indiana Pacers, and the Thunder get the number 9 pick. Wow, all those trades, man. All right, yeah. Thank you, Paul George. Right. All right. This year we got. I believe we traded our pick, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, number 30. The Jazz will have our pick as part of the Lauri Markkanen trade a few years back. Staff looks solid. Let's head to draft nights. Although we don't have any picks, or looks like we do have a pick. All right, we have an early second round pick. All those seconds we have. Let's see who I want to draft here. Maybe just best player available, which I think in this case will end up being. I'm not quite sure, to be honest. I gotta see what we got available here. Daniel Jacobson out of Purdue is obviously solid, a big guy. But I don't know if we really need that right now. Elliot Cadeau out of Michigan. Why not? Stay in Michigan. Elliot Cadeau. All right, we got another pick. This is the last pick of the draft, and with this one, let's take Kai and Anthony for Carmelo. The Pistons passed up on Melo back in the 03 draft when they took Darko. Let's not make the same mistake. Take Melo. We'll put Kai and Anthony on a 2-way contract. By the way, if you're wondering how to put someone on a 2-way contract, just click X on PlayStation and A on Xbox again. We'll put them on a 2-way contract. We'll take Elliot Cadeau on that contract. We'll re-sign Ron Holland, and qualifying offers, we will extend one to Asar Thompson. Pat Spencer didn't really play for us. By the way, Pat Spencer is the Michael Jordan of lacrosse, in case you're wondering, and still managed to make the NBA. True dog, but we just don't need him, unfortunately. But Asar Thompson, we will extend a qualifying offer to. And let's see how we're looking in free agency. Asar Thompson, I would say that's a good contract. I will definitely give Asar that extension there. Karis LeVert, I don't know. We probably don't need him. I think we can do better, to be honest. So I'll just get that locked up. All right. And let's see what we can get. I would like to sign a really solid wing. Now, Jordan Poole, how's he doing? Not a bad season. I mean, that's an interesting fit that I might look into. We could bring Malik Beasley back, which I wouldn't be opposed to. Walter Clayton's already 78 overall in free agency. Interesting. Jake LaRavia might be a nice fit. 29% from 3, though. His shooting numbers weren't that great. I think he's better than that, though. So I'm going to take a flyer. I think Jordan Poole was a big part of that Warriors run. He doesn't want a lot of money. I don't know if I'm giving him a 3-year contract. I'll give him a 2+1 team contract. Let's see if he'll accept that. He will. That basically fills out our team. I mean, we could bring back Beasley, but I don't think that's what I'm going to do here. Take Jordan Poole. Hopefully he can give us some buckets off the bench. Cade regresses, interestingly enough. Dennis Jenkins, Jordan Poole goes up. Colin Sexton goes down 1. Ivy to 282. Isaiah Evans goes up. Ron Holland goes up to. Marketing regresses down to 84, and Duran is up to a 90. All right. So I will send this to the season number 3. Our last chance to bring this team a ring in this rebuild. Hopefully we can get it done. I don't know if I'll make a move at the deadline, but we shall see after we get into this next season. I'll make my rotation real quick. See how that rotation is looking once this loads. Kevin Durant wants to retire. It's last year of the rebuild. Go ahead, KD. All right, let's see how our rotation is looking. We'll make it 10 deep. And, we also got Thomas Haw out of Florida. Okay, Elliot Cadeau on our bench. We got Mo Wagner, another Michigan man. I mean, the chemistry on this team should be good. Beef Stew, a big decrease in minutes, but I don't know. We'll see. Dennis Jenkins. Ron Holland with a big increase in minutes. We're expecting a breakout year. I like that. Sexton and Poole off the bench. That is a duo for sure. Duran, Markkanen, Asar, Ivy, and Mr. Cade Cunningham here. I would like to give Ivy some more minutes, though. I'm going to give him that. We'll give Markkanen another minute. And yeah, that's the rotation we're going to roll with in year number 3. I will see you guys at the deadline if there's any moves to be made. If not, I will see you guys in the playoffs. So I'm here at the NBA Cup. We did win the NBA Cup. Cade Cunningham is your NBA Cup MVP, if that means anything. I just wanted to show you guys that. But yeah, anyways, see you at the end. So here we are at the end of year number 3, our final season. Wemby won MVP. Stefan here won Rookie of the Year from Slovenia. Looks like the next Luka, number 1 overall pick. Reed Shepherd, 6th man of the year. Reed Shepherd with a very nice year. He's been developing well in Houston. That's good to see. Wemby, Depoy for the 3rd straight year. Will Riley, most improved player. Paulo, clutch player. Coach of the year. Steve Kerr, 67-win Warriors. Wow, what is this? The mid-2010s? That's crazy. And we win executive of the year once again. I believe that's 3 for 3 if I'm not mistaken. And Cade Cunningham was your NBA Cup MVP. Obviously, I showed you guys that. First team All-NBA, D-Book is on here. That's interesting to see. And it's not interesting to see after you look at this stat sheet. Holy cow. These are amazing stats. Second team All-NBA, Josh Giddey. SGA has fallen all the way down here. Interesting. Still putting up great numbers, though. Third team, you got Scoots. Cade on third team. Holgram, Coop. All right. All defensive first team. Men, Thompson. Still no star. Yeah. All rookie first team. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. So, again, we finished as the number 1 seed and a 60-win season for the Detroit Pistons. Let's cut down this rotation for the playoffs. Cut it down to 9. Adjust that rotation. That'll take Beef Stew out of the lineup. I don't know about that, but we're gonna try it. I can't run a 10-man rotation in the playoffs. Cade, a little bit of a decrease in scoring. Still great numbers though. Ivy played great. Asar played great. Markkanen had another solid year, and Duran had a great year as well, averaging another double-double. And Jordan Poole honestly really stepped up for us. I was a little hesitant about that signing over the offseason, but I love how it's been working out. He's been having an amazing year. Ron Holland off the bench has been fine. Not too much of a step up, but his efficiency has definitely gone up, which is good to see. He's been rebounding well, playing some defense, what you want from him. Sexton had a very great year efficiency-wise too. Amazing to see that. Our bench really stepped up. Dennis Jenkins had a great year. So our bench is really, we're a really deep team, and our bench has been really solid, which I think is really putting us as that 1 seed. And this year we're going to play the New York Knicks as the 8th seed. 3 years in a row they've beaten us in the playoffs. That's got to end now. They got pretty much the same team except Sadiq Bey. Their bench is a little different. They no longer have Josh Hart, I believe. Yeah, I don't think Josh Hart is on this team anymore. But who knows? Maybe that was what was holding them together. Let's try to eliminate them. If we lose to them in this round, I gotta say the Knicks are just our kryptonite. We are cursed. All right, game number 1 goes to us. Love to see it. Game number 2, we'll take it. Game number 3 goes to them in MSG, and they'll take game number 4, and that'll knot up the series. I do not like that. We'll take the next game, though. Please win this game. And finally, and I mean finally, after 3 years, we eliminate the New York Knicks in the playoffs. Thank God, man. That is crazy. That feels good. All right, now that we got past them, I kind of feel like there's nobody who can stop us, but I feel like I'm going to be watching my mouth in a second. Hopefully I don't jinx us. Same Bulls team. They got Lively. This is a solid team, but I still feel like there's no reason we should lose to them. And we take game number 1. We take game number 2. They take game number 3. Game number 4 goes to us. Can we complete the gentleman's sweep? We can, and we will be heading to the Eastern Conference Finals once again, where we will meet the Atlanta Hawks, who are starting Colin Gillespie. And their team is developing well, but I feel like they're missing a point guard here. They got, no more Trae Young. They got Nah off the bench. I mean, this is a solid team, but who's going to guard Cade, man? This should be a win for sure. I feel like we match up really well. We take game number 1. They tie it up. Take game number 2 or 3, excuse me. They'll knot it up again. This is going to be a dogfight. We take the next game. Game number 6 goes to us, and we are headed to the NBA Finals for the first time. Can we complete it in the last season? And Jokic is on the Golden State Warriors. Excuse me, what? Who let this happen? And no wonder they had a record-breaking season. Nikola Jokic is now on the Warriors. Holy. Okay, this is going to be harder than I thought. At first, I saw the Warriors and thought this was going to be easy, but, you know, I should have known better. And they have Giannis, too. What is going on? This Warriors team is actually ridiculous. Giannis and Jokic backcourt. I mean, they have, like, no one else, but oh my Lord. Giannis and Jokic in the backcourt. Oh, my goodness. I mean, Kuminga played well, too, but what is this team? Okay, wow. This, I don't even know what to say. Yeah. This is something. All right, game number 1 will go to us. Game 2 will go to them. Game 3 will go to them. Game 4 will go to us. Oh, boy, come on. Oh, come on. I'm getting nervous. All right, we're going to have to hop into this game. I'm not letting it slip away out of my fingers like this. In the first quarter, it'll be close. Second quarter, it's close again, but they'll take it. Third quarter will go to us. I got to slow this down. All right, this is really close, but they are kind of pulling away. Can we keep in it? I just don't know. I just do not know. Well, it looks like our season's over, but I haven't got a chance to play with this team yet. Maybe I can pull off a miracle. I'm going to hop in. Whatever. It's whatever. I'm going to try to make a comeback. I doubt it's going to happen. Not very good at this game. Sexton just let it fly. That's off. Oh, gosh. I'm not very good at playing this game, but I'm going to try my best regardless. As I say that, that's an easy layup for Giannis. Man, we're going to lose at LCA, too, it looks like. Ivy get to the rim or something like that. Oh, my gosh, that's horrible. Oh, my gosh, I'm actually horrible. That was a terrible layup. Kobe Buffkin. Oh, gosh, where am I? All right. Yikes. Jokic on Ivy, that is a mismatch all day. Yeah, that's expected. I mean, who let this happen? Like, now I'm curious to see how this rebuild happened. We got Jordan Poole in the game. Okay, just shoot it, bro. And that's green. All right. At least I'll see one go in. Gosh. Okay, dropped 32, but unfortunately, it looks like it's not going to be enough. Yeah, Giannis, maybe I can draw a charge. Oh, nice kick to the corner, wide open Kobe Buffkin. That is obviously like a layup to him. Cade, come on, pick and roll. Pick and roll with Colin Sexton. Okay, dunk that, Cade. There you go. Okay, that was green. I don't know why he almost missed that layup. That was green. Yeah, 55 seconds left. Giannis in a Warriors jersey and Jokic, especially in a Warriors jersey, just does not look right. I cannot lie to you. Yeah, this title is wrapped up. You are right. I don't know why Sexton is guarding Giannis anyways. Well, it was fun. We were about 2 games away. It was fun. Let's get one with Jordan Poole against his old team. It's off. I'm trash. 30 seconds, and Kuminga is going to score again. Rub a little bit of salt in the wound. I did not help this comeback whatsoever. I am not going to lie to you. We need a 3. Ivy in the corner. That's green. All right, Ivy, get one. Yeah, I mean, those lights are sick in the crowd, though. If the Pistons were in the finals, I hope they do that. The Pistons make the finals at LCA, but they're going to dribble this one out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and yeah. Well, it was a great run. I feel like we created a solid team. We got to the finals with the Pistons. Who knows if I kept this going a couple more years, maybe they win it. Nonetheless, it's a very disappointing loss. Congratulations to Jokic and Giannis, adding another ring to their resume and their legacy. Yeah, but that hurts, though. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to skip the celebration. I want to see the stats on the game real quick. If I could skip this, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Can I skip this? I just want to see the stats of the game. Jokic, finals MVP, good for him. Yeah, I'd love to see stats this game. This could just load. Oh my gosh, come on. All right, there we go. Box score. Cade did his best. Poole, man, he was huge. I gotta say, this was a huge signing though. Signing Poole, he had a great playoffs. He played great for us this season. I mean, Markkanen didn't really step up in this game. He still has solid playoffs though. Sexton did fine, I guess. Sassar did pretty solid. Durant played well. I mean, we played well. We did our best. It is what it is at the end of the day. Hope you guys enjoyed. If there's anyone else you guys would like me to rebuild, please let me know. I had a lot of fun with this. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and peace out.